What's up, family? Welcome back again. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me. Got some information I want to bring to you. First, I want to say I hope everybody's doing well. If you're not doing well, then let's make it better, all right? If we can make it better, and most of the times we can make things better. I want to deal with today, we want to talk about medications and their effect on your metabolism, on fat loss, on weight gain. We're also going to delve into how we are getting all these chemicals and toxins into our system from our water supply, from the food that we eat, from the air that we breathe. Can't help but breathe the air. So we're under attack. Also skin products, etc. So we need to understand how these things are affecting our ability to lose that fat and or increasing the likelihood that we're going to pick up extra pound regardless of what it is that we're eating. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on here that has an impact on whether we're able to lose weight, lose fat, or we quickly gain weight, gain fat. All these things have a tie-in together. And a lot of the things you wouldn't think affects you in the way that it does, or affects you and I in the way that they do, are like medications. You think of medications and you think of them as being innocuous. I mean, not really innocuous in that sense as far as the over-the-counter medications. You probably do. You think that all they're gonna do is really help me get over my situation. And in some cases they do, you know what I mean? So I'm not advocating against ever utilizing those over-the-counter medications. I'm not saying to use them. I don't touch them. Very rarely do I use anything outside of that which is natural as herb. When I was going through my trying time with my heart situation and with the back surgery, those medications that they used on me, I did allow them to use it on me because I needed them at that time. But it wasn't a long, drawn-out type of series of things that I was going to allow to be done to me when it came to having to continue to use that medication. At the time when I had my heart issue, definitely needed that medication to actually slow my heart down and keep it from speeding up and shutting down on me like it was doing. So I'm thankful for that medication. It saved my life. But it's good for short-term use. It's not a thing that you want to use for the long term because the effects, the detrimental effects that it will have on the body starts to accumulate and it's going to shorten the lifespan. So it's best to try to find a way to go about healing yourself in a more naturopathic, natural way. Again, I'm not arguing against medications in that sense. They are good for their purpose in the short term. They become detrimental when it becomes a long-term use thing. So now let's get to the medications and how they affect metabolism. And I'm talking more about the over-the-counter type meds that we take, the Tylenols, the aspirins, the Aleve, etc. They're called non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs, okay? So these drugs and any drugs have an effect on our metabolism. They ill affect the metabolism in a sense that it slows down or alters the process of what our metabolism is naturally trying to accomplish. And anything that can alter the functioning of the metabolism can and does usually have an adverse effect on the body's ability or the metabolism to proper functionally to work and deliver itself and work in a proper fashion and function in a way that brings about the results that the metabolism is set in place to bring. So again, just going to the drugstores and getting these over-the-counter medications every time you have a little slight discomfort you definitely should cut that back for one reason, for many reasons. One reason being that it's likely affecting the metabolism in a way that's not beneficial for you or conducive towards the fat loss that you're looking to achieve. There are other things that medication over a long time, the abuse of it can and does do to the liver, etc. So you have to be aware of these type of things. Don't just think that because it's something that we can do, that we should be doing without the caution or the precaution necessary to make sure that we're not overusing those things and not using them when we can do other things to rid ourselves of whatever it is that we're dealing with. So you want to be clear on that, all right? So know that those medications do have an impact on your ability to lose fat, all right? Likely have an impact on your ability to lose fat, okay? Also, you got to think in terms of even the younger women. You got to think in terms of the birth control, those things. Birth control pills, again, they are working against the body's natural functioning. It's stopping something that is natural to happen from happening. So now it's affecting the system. And these things can definitely affect your ability to lose fat, and it can definitely increase your likelihood of gaining weight. So you got to always think about these things. You can't just go into these things thinking that just because I'm able to do it and they say that it's safe, that it's going to be something that is not going to have the effect that it could have on you, and most likely is having on you. So again, don't just think that these depot shots, the birth control, and all those things that alter the natural functioning of the system that we have, this human body, is not having an impact on you in a negative way. And a lot of times it turns out to be in your inability to burn fat, in my inability to burn fat, all right? So you want to think about these things. Don't just take yourself and think that, all right, I can't lose fat. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just having a tough time. So maybe you have to look deeper beyond the food, beyond the amount of times that you're eating, etc. And then you may have to look at what it is that you're putting into your system as far as the medications are concerned, etc. Also, when you're dealing with, again, the food, you want to try to go organic if you can. Again, that's been a big fuss about, is organic really organic? Your best bet is to try to go organic. If it isn't organic, then you did your job in trying to go on or organic, and they should be held accountable for making false claims about it being organic and it's not organic. And I don't think a lot of people want to deal with that. So you want to make sure that if you can, you want to get organic when you can get organic, all right? Also, you have to be aware of the skin products, the hair products, the makeup, all those things that you're putting into your system or on your system, on your body. The skin absorbs those things, and those chemicals get into the system via the skin, all right? So you still want to know what it is that you're putting on your body as well, because this has an impact on the body, has an impact on the metabolism, has the impact on how much toxin and those foreign chemicals that you're taking in and how that's affecting your body's functioning. So you don't want to just go out and grab things just because they make you smell good or just because they smooth the skin. You need to know what's in those things. There's a ton of chemicals in our products that are wreaking havoc on our whole system, not just our ability to lose fat, but it's affecting our health on a higher level, potentially, with the chemicals that they have put in these products. And it's causing all types of diseases or the propensity to get certain diseases by the use of these products. So we want to take time to think as ourselves in a holistic fashion versus just being It's this food is keeping me from losing weight. This soda is keeping me from losing weight. You got to look a little bit deeper. It's deeper than just the obvious things that can hinder weight loss. It's a lot deeper. So with that being the case, again, tighten up on what it is that you're putting in your system all around, not just the food. Be aware of the products that you're putting on yourself. Definitely be aware of the food that you're intaking. You can't do nothing about the air. This is a tragedy, but it's something that we have to deal with. And the water, you want to try to get as purified water as you can. Again, we got a lot going on with the water as well. Some bottled waters, they say ain't bottled water, or it's just as contaminated as the tap water. So you got a lot going on. So it takes time to really dig deep into these things. But if your health is your number one concern, which it should be, without your health, the wealth and all that other stuff means nothing. You really can't enjoy it. Get healthy, stay healthy, and work towards bringing yourself to a better place in life, enjoying life, and getting the most out of life. I'll be back with you with another video dealing with some more things as far as exercise and nutrition is concerned. Thank you for your time. I'll be back. Peace and love.